weekend the church celebrates Trinity Sunday. Coming out of the Easter season, there are these special celebrations, Trinity Sunday and then Corpus Christi, and an opportunity for us to really focus on some of the greatest mysteries of our faith. And with the Trinity, I say it over and over. I'll never tire of reminding you that it's not something to be figured out, but it's a mystery to be entered into. And that's really our starting point in faith, is being drawn into that very life of God, adopted by the Father, united to Jesus, our brother in a real sense, as we are sons in the Son, in Jesus, with the Father. But it's all by the power of the Holy Spirit too. And so, for our sakes, there's something about being in that life. And I was reminded today, I think in different years, I've heard people talk about this really fancy word for the life of the Trinity. And I've always thought, like, it's just a word that people want to sound smart and use sometimes. You may not have even heard of it. It's called perichoresis. What? It's a fancy word for describing the dance that is between the Father and the Son and the Spirit in the life of the Trinity. And perhaps in your own life you've experienced, there's just the reality of being lost in a dance. I've never been a very good dancer, but I have memories of that experience. And even in the right circumstance today, I can imagine being lost in a dance. And it is the life of the Trinity. Father, Son, and Spirit in some ways revolving around each other in this forever dance of love between them. That's our life if we open ourselves to the mystery of God's life and love within us. And so our scriptures this weekend, they do open up for us places where even in the Old Testament, we've acknowledged that God is multiple persons, and then even in the New Testament letters and gospel as well. I'm sorry, that truck was really loud. This was really beautiful until then, I think, besides the hammering over there too, but that's fine. We're rebuilding the whole thing. It's all fine. So anyway, the scriptures reference places where we acknowledge God as multiple persons within one God, but even still, if you focus too much on those particulars and step outside of the dance, you lose the whole point of getting lost in God's life and His love that He's drawn you into from the very moment of your baptism. So, drift into prayer this weekend and acknowledge just the beauty of having been chosen and called and adopted by the Father, walking this way with Jesus who shows us the way to the Father, and letting the power of the Spirit really fill your heart and bless you in every way.